Hey, this is WebJunior1977 here, back in the Oasis once again, of course, and want to start the stream a bit early tonight here. Want to go in and spend some time with the family and get some rest, and head back out here early tomorrow to check out my buddy's stream. Game Dungeon Productions on Twitch. Make sure you check him out and follow him. I think that's follow him on Twitch. And yeah, definitely if you like gaming stuff, you definitely love checking him out for sure. He's got a big place, and not necessarily a big place, but a lot of stuff in his place. Let's put it that way. So yeah, make sure you definitely check him out. See if we can get some people in here to start out. I don't think I really have anything to show that hasn't been shown before, but pretty sure I don't, at least. To give that some thought. I don't think I'd picked up anything since. Otherwise, I would have done some sort of video on it, but yeah. I'm trying to think of. I don't think I really picked up anything right at the moment. I think I've done a video on everything. I have to make sure I've uploaded all the videos that I have to make sure that I've actually uploaded all the videos that I've recorded so far. But yeah, as soon as I get some more pickups, I'll do some more videos, obviously. But haven't picked up anything lately. Hey, Angel, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping in. What do we got here? Alright, so hi here, this is Prime John 1. What's up, Mr. Iron Cobra Commander? How's it going, brother? Hey, Sour X Gaming, how's it going, brother? Appreciate you stopping in. Like I was saying before anybody came in here, I was saying to the stream, I figured I'd do an early stream for a couple reasons, to get the stream in and get back in and spend some time with the family and rest a little bit, and I'll get back out here early tomorrow and check out my buddy Jesse's stream, Game Dungeon Productions on Twitch. Eventually I'll get the stuff I need here to do streams of my own, like retro gaming streams and stuff, but just not quite set up for it yet. That's good to hear. That's good to hear, brother. Yeah, I hope you I hope you're over your asthma and stuff. Not, I don't know exactly how asthma could be, but I understand the concept of it, and just the concept of it sucks. So I mean, it can't be fun. That's for damn sure. But where I put my stuff at. Yeah, I'm gonna be picking up some stuff here before long, and I'll definitely do a pickup video on it. Yeah, no problem at all, brother. Appreciate you stopping in and chatting for a bit. I'm not gonna be on too long, but figured I'd come on and do some sort of stream. I didn't do a stream. That's one thing I forgot to say. I didn't do stream last weekend because, well, I had all Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but Friday was the only good day I had because Saturday and Sunday, especially Saturday, I spent all night in bed, all day in bed, and Sunday I pretty much did as well, due to a headache for high blood pressure. Turns out I've been taking my blood pressure medication. And my blood pressure wasn't like dangerously high or anything. It was just high enough to have, you know, a bit of a headache for all day and most of the next day. But I wasn't taking. I ran out of my other pills, like a fluid pills or whatever. I had no idea that they actually coincided with the high blood pressure and was giving me the high blood pressure. So I had to make sure to get that refilled and make sure I'm taking those as well. It sucks a lot getting better. It's cold. Yeah, I'll be. I can stand the cold pretty well. I don't like driving through ice and stuff, but I don't like when it's really cold, really cold, like, you know, in the teens and single digits. That's pretty rough. But and I don't like when it's crazy hot either. But we should be getting some better temperatures here for long. I saw that one day it was supposed to be like 59 degrees or something. I mean, that's here, of course, but that's you should probably be getting similar weather there, Iron Cobra Commander. But I don't know. Should be getting better soon for a lot of us at least. But yeah, like I said, I meant to do a stream last weekend, but due to those circumstances, I was like, yeah, I just really can't do a stream. But yeah, it's supposed to be in the 50s for quite a while here. For what, you know, should be getting better here. Got these drinks. I've been drinking zero sugar stuff just because I don't have diabetes or anything, but I'm trying to avoid diabetes. I'm kind of like a borderline diabetes, which I'm sure a lot of people are borderline diabetes, and probably I could be like, you know, I could be like borderline for the rest of my life, or, you know, or not, you know, or I could get you know, I mean, hopefully not, but it's pretty good stuff. It's I went with the Dr. Pepper Cherry Zero Sugar. The Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar is pretty good by itself, but with the cherry, just gives it a little more, you know, a little more flavor. It's pretty decent. It's not terrible. For somebody that's not used to drinking zero sugar, which I'm starting to get used to it. I think zero sugar Sprite is still my favorite, though. Pretty sure it's still my favorite, but this isn't bad. not horrible, let's put it that way. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Figured I'd do hour and a half, something like that, and get inside and rest up a bit. Spend some time with the family and rest up a bit, and then I'll get back out and get back out early morning like I normally do, and check out Game Dungeon Productions. He's going to be live tonight. Well, early morning, Sunday morning, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's 12 o'clock his time because he's in Wisconsin, but our time, well, Pennsylvania, East Coast, Eastern Standard Time, it'd be 1 o'clock. So, figured I'd get a bit of resting in and then come back out. There's stuff on the lint. Oh, that's just a glare. But yeah, like I said, I hope everybody's doing well. And how's my voice coming across? There's been a couple people that come on my streams lately here and said they can't hear me very well or something, that the mic's not very loud or something. I know that it has dropped significantly since I used the other camera. I'm not sure why. I think I have to set some of the settings up. I'm pretty sure they're set. It looks like they're set all the way up right now. I mean, but I don't know. That's weird. Not sure. How am I coming across now? I just changed some stuff. Probably. I don't think I actually changed anything though. Is everybody hear me properly right now? Like, is it all right, or do I need to adjust something? Or I see my meter's still going up, but it doesn't go up as high as it used to go up. But hopefully everybody can hear enough to respond to what I'm saying. Might have to hold a sign up. Anybody can hear me? Okay, so I am a little low. I'm gonna have to figure out how to adjust. Cause I just I don't know if there's not a volume setting within the. Really isn't any. I mean, there has to be a way to adjust it, but I'll have to work on that at some point before I do my next stream. I mean, I can hear myself in here, but I gotta turn the volume all the way up. But I think I just got to get a standalone mic somehow. And oh, hey, Mr. Todd Jumper, how's it going, brother? Todimus Toys. Make sure you check him out on YouTube. Todimus Toys. I did put you in the description, in my descriptions. I did put your link in the descriptions, Todd. I can't remember if I had it in there before, but if I did, I guess it's in there twice. I don't know. It's not going to hurt anything, but I'm here. Sorry, I had to send on. Alrighty, yeah. No problem at all, brother. Appreciate you stopping in. Glad you're here. But yeah, I'm going to get a standalone mic. I keep seeing them on YouTube. YouTube. I keep seeing. Well, I mean, I can see them on YouTube, I guess too. But I keep seeing them on Facebook Marketplace. But and they're half decent prices on a lot of them, but they're just so far away. Like, But be getting my bonus from work here. I'm gonna be getting some stuff. Might be able to slip in a mic or not. I don't know. We'll see. See how it goes. There's a few things I want to get, and might be able to, I'd like to have, you know, a mic and have like one of those arms that come out, and we'll see. Don't really need that. I can always set it on my desk. Yeah, they're pretty nice, for sure, brother. They're pretty nice. Reminds me, I probably should plug that in and charge it up while I'm still out here. I'll charge it up for the remainder of my video here. It should give it enough juice to. I was playing it earlier and saw just a couple extra, or an extra cool little game advertised on my phone. It's pretty cool how it worked, because for anybody that doesn't have one, you get on your phone and you're sitting there looking, and it knows like Facebook and all that stuff knows you have one, because you can link it with your Facebook, and it'll have like advertisements for certain things, like especially free games, which is even better. You just hit add to library, and then you can just, once you get on your headset, you can download it. Like, it's pretty awesome. I downloaded Duck Hunt, like a VR Duck Hunt. It's pretty awesome. The last one though, it was in Meta Horizons Worlds or whatever. You can actually play the first level of Super Mario Brothers 2. It doesn't have all the level, but you know, it's pretty wild. Yeah, you can watch movies on it like that. It's pretty neat how you can do that, for sure, brother. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I got like an extra I got like a better head strap for it. And I got a cooling face band, which is neat. It works out pretty well. I gotta play that. Hey, how's it going? Sour X Throne, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Hope all is well with you. But what the heck was I saying? Oh, I did buy the Assassin's Creed game. I gotta play that some more. It looks pretty fun. From what I've played so far, it's pretty awesome. But I played maybe an hour or so of it. It's pretty good fun. But I still got to finish Iron Man. I haven't finished it yet. I probably a little better than halfway through Iron Man right now. It's a pretty fun game too. Iron Man VR. It's a little trippy at first till you get used to it, but it's pretty fun. Next weekend, next Saturday, we got for anybody that's a wrestling fan, we got WWE. I was going to say Steel Cage Challenge. Where'd that come from? Elimination Chamber. It's going to be good fun. Thinking about firing up the projector and watching on the big screen, but we'll see. Might just watch it on the TV. Audio is a lot easier to do on the TV, but with the sound bar, I can plug the sound bar into the projector, but it gets some feedback. So I don't. The biggest thing I want to buy when I get my bonus check is a receiver and some speakers. I think that'd be a whole lot better than the sound bar, but I like the sound bar. Don't get me wrong, but it's just not a good replacement for a good old-fashioned receiver and some speakers, and I miss all that, you know. But God knows I miss a lot of stuff I used to have in my old game room, but getting it back slowly and getting a receiver and some speakers is definitely gonna get me better sound with stuff. Not that I'm deaf or anything, at least not yet. But I mean, the sound, like I said, the sound bar does do good, but it's just, I don't know. It's just not as good as a receiver with some speakers. It's not meant to be, really, but it's just meant to be cheaper and easier than that. But I want to get that Sony one again that has Bluetooth. That'd be cool. Well, yeah. Need a disco ball. Yeah, I don't know about. Well, I mean, the Ghostbusters theme probably wouldn't be too bad, but it's. Yeah, I don't know. I actually had some. I had some. Copyright strikes on some of my videos. I'm not sure what those were about. Some old videos, like all of a sudden, boom, we got copyright strikes. So I don't know. Don't know what the heck was doing the copyright strike, but whatever. Like, they're getting so picky and stuff, it seems like, anymore. I don't know what I can play and what I can't play. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know what I can do and what I can't do. You know, it's ridiculous sometimes. I understand there's a lot of things. I understand a lot of things that I shouldn't be doing, but it's kind of like a thin line, it seems like sometimes. But hey, girlie, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping in. Can always play my music. Yeah, I mean, if, I could definitely use some, Todd. That'd be bad. That'd be really awesome. I know that there's a lot of YouTubers that do that. They get people, you know, they get other like they get people to like write music and stuff for them and get different tunes and stuff, so they can't get copyright strikes and stuff. That's usually definitely a big help for a lot of YouTubers for sure. I know Jesse has, you know, some. He actually had a band write him his own theme and stuff like that, like intro music and stuff. One of these days I'll have something like that, but I never really got around to getting it done yet. But I did have a copyright-free song on my old computer, but of course it's in ashes and probably at the landfill, obviously. But he's probably got a bunch of them. You know how he likes hoarding his dinosaurs. He gets dinosaurs. He don't mess around. I can tell you that right now. The bigger the better too. Don't want to mess with him on that game, that's for sure. He'll be throwing dinosaurs at you left and right. Kick your ass real quick. Wonder if one of his dinosaurs. You should name it High here. One of his dinosaurs. That'd be funny. Hi here. This is Mr. T-Rex. Just gonna shoot your head off now. It's a weird voice for a T-Rex, isn't it? Yeah, he's actually been in here for quite a while, but he's just tuning in and fiddling at the same time. Nothing wrong with that. I do that all the time. Kind of put something in the background while you're messing around with something. Oh, PC works crazy, and I love and hate working on PCs all at the same time. Sometimes I'd really love to get this Alienware computer working. I need to get a video card for it. It'd be really awesome once I get it going. But just haven't had the spare money to get one yet. But hell yeah, brother. It's always good to have more than one desk, that's for sure. Hey, Steph. How's it going? Appreciate you jumping in here. Mr. Chris Tuff will be along shortly. He's working his way back home from the gym here. Not here, but you know, in New York. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no worries. I'll be on for hour and a half, 2 hours at least. Definitely gonna wait for Chris Tuff get in here. Liven up the party. Not that anybody in here is boring or anything. I'm just saying, you know. Got quite a bit of people in here now. I know some YouTubers be like, "Oh, it's got 6 people. Oh, that's not much at all." But it's good for me, you know. I mean, it's quality, not quantity for me. It's always good to have good family and friends in here and chatting it up. If it wasn't for good family and good friends, I wouldn't be back. Like I've been saying, I wouldn't be back so soon doing this. The way I was going, I figured probably wouldn't have. I mean, I wouldn't even have had a single video up by now. But I'm fortunate enough, you know. But oh, this chair's heavenly. I tell you what, you lay back in it. rock a little bit. I know what them old folks are doing when they're rocking now. I must be getting older. I'm enjoying rocking a little too much. My ex might be shipping my stuff from Warzone finally. Several boxes of stuff and figures. Yeah, hopefully she's not going to show up at your doorstep. Well, I mean, unless she has all your stuff. She might be shipping herself there in like a cake or something. Just like pop out of it on your porch. Hopefully she's got clothes on, because the neighbors might, well, maybe they would enjoy it. I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't. Who knows? Maybe they might call the cops. But yeah, that's awesome, brother. Hopefully you do get some of your stuff back. I know you have a lot of stuff still to be shipped to you. I'm hoping you get your stuff. Hey, who knows, right? Look, a gift horse in the mouth, huh? Not sure how that applies to this, but you can set it up. I ordered this chair, and I didn't order this chair, excuse me. I ordered a different chair, and I realized that it wasn't the one I wanted, so I had to cancel that order and order this one. This is actually the exact model I had in my old game room, and I love it. Doesn't have an unnecessary footrest. I don't need that crap. I mean, I'm sure if I had the footrest on there and I was using it, I'd be, oh man, this is awesome. But nah. The other one had like the lumbar pad was like that tall, and I'm like, I need something a little more narrow. This works out very well. But yeah, I hope you get a lot of your stuff back. I know you're saying there's a lot of stuff you still need sent to you. Spruce up your place a bit. That'll be really awesome for sure, brother. Nothing wrong with that at all. I need to get that camera to you too. I keep forgetting about that. I might be bugging you. If you get a chance, Todd, send me your address. Like, obviously not on here, but message me your address when you get a chance. I know you've probably sent it to me before, but it's like probably back in the messages so far. I should have kept that. Took a picture or something, or took a note of it when you sent me that. Sent me those lights and stuff, and maybe I'll just ship you that camera. I still got that camera. I haven't forgot about you, brother. This webcam here. Haven't forgot about you. I'll be shipping this out to you. Probably just, like I said, it'd probably just be easier to ship it to you. You gotta catch up. Or 770 subs. Okay, yeah, brother. I really appreciate that, yeah. That's funny stuff. That's cute. Yeah, I don't blame you, brother. I would. You never know what the weather's gonna do anymore. It seems like till it warms up some, you don't. I'll be looking on those apps on the phones are basically worthless. Your mic's louder now for me. Huh, that's weird. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, the app on my phone, it's about worthless because it'll say like it'll give you a 5-day forecast. I don't even know why it does that because then it goes by day. Like it'll say like it'll be like a Thursday and it'll be like, okay, Thursday's supposed to be snowing, and then it won't have anything for Friday until Friday gets here, and then boom, you look at it and there'll be snow. Like, and then they'll just throw it in there. Like, really? Like, they don't know what the hell's going on. They just go as it is. He's oh, hey Harold, it's snowed outside. We better change our app. Change it to snowing. Like, jeez. Like, come on, people. It's about worthless. The funny thing is, I keep looking at it. I don't know why. It keeps just roping me in. Like, oh, okay, it's not supposed to get anything, and then boom, there it is. Like, oh, jeez. But I don't do a whole lot of driving anyway, because my Jeep's still down. I gotta get it. I'll be taking it to the shop this Monday. Was supposed to take it a couple Mondays ago, but the shop owner's father passed away, so he kind of put everything on hold and stuff, which I get, but yeah, exactly. Like, it'll say, oh, there's no snow predicted, and it'll be snowing. Like, what the hell are you talking about? It's snowing now, idiots. Like, look outside. The thing is, they're probably, the people that are predicting this weather is probably nowhere near this area, and they're just going by what they think is going to happen. Like, they're just looking at it, be like, okay, well, this area should get some snow here, and this area's not going to get snow. And then, as they're not looking at it, the freaking wind changes, and guess what? Now it's shifted all around, and they don't know. I always tell everybody it's like the one job you can have and always be wrong about what's going on, and but still have a job. Like, it's funny. Doesn't matter how much you're wrong, you'll still have a job. Like, it's funny how that works. Like, name another job you can always be wrong and still have your job. You know, like, apply that to other things, like building bridges, for instance. Build it with the wrong materials, and hundreds or thousands of people die on the bridge. Guess what? You're losing your job real quick. You know, or you know, be an electrician and wire something wrong and burn people's houses down. Guess what? You're losing your job pretty quick. But you can predict the weather and always be wrong. And you're still a forecast. You're still a weather forecaster. You know. No, you're not. You don't know what the weather's going to do any more than I do. Do like Native Americans did. Just look up at the sky and like, yeah, it's got some clouds coming in. We might get some rain. Or dark clouds, so we might get some rain. Or lighter clouds, so we might get some snow. There's your forecast, you know. Or, you know, if it's colder, sometimes it snows when it's not cold enough quite to snow, but very rarely. It's normally a little bit cold at least, but people don't know what the hell's gonna happen. It's just guessing basically. And then you bring out that stupid groundhog. Oh god, 6 more weeks of winter. The hell's a groundhog now? It's just something for fun. That's all it is, but still kind of weird. But anyway, been on for 41 minutes already. Kind of crazy. Doesn't quite seem that long. But yeah, sometimes I tend to get a little winded, if you know what I'm saying. But I haven't seen Mr. Todd Jumper come in yet, so not that I was going to jump off anyway, but said I was going to stick around for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy how people they try so hard to try to inform people about what the weather's going to be like, and it's a difficult thing to do, really, because weather changes like drop of a hat sometimes, like especially like Wisconsin and places like that. 10 minutes it could be snowing, and 10 minutes later it could be sunny. Like it's just the way it works. Well, yeah, it's people try. I guess they get an A for effort, but most of the time it's just like basically a shot in the dark of what if they're actually predicting. That's why I call it prediction, I guess, but yeah, okay. Yeah, I figured they probably would, but what is the life expectancy of a groundhog? 15 years? So yeah, there's no way it's the same Punxsutawney Phil from 1887, that's for damn sure. It's one old damn groundhog, let me tell you. Yeah, that'd be one damn old ground. It'd be what? Let's see, 1887. It'd be what? 2000. If it's 2025, it'd be what? 138 years. Is that right? I am pretty sure the original died in that truck that merger off of Yeah, you could be right. That probably wasn't even the original, but 1887, yeah, that's... Let me figure that out. I'd say it's about 138 years. Or 183. I don't know. I'm dyslexic as frick. Yeah, 138 years. That'd be 138 years old. There's no way a groundhog's living that long. There's no way anything's living that long except for a tree and a tortoise. Like, that's that's about the only living things that's gonna live that long. Might be the original tree that's beside the place That would easily be possible, but definitely not the same groundhog. Damn. Bit your cat's foot off. Well, I got a story to tell you, brother. I don't know if I said, I think I said it on stream before, but JLG, where I work at, they have, of course, they have, as you can imagine, they have paint rails to paint all the various parts and stuff that go, that you put the machine together with. Well, they had the paint rail off at one point, and there was a groundhog that decided to mosey up into the paint rail and just sit there. And someone took it upon themselves to, thought it was a good idea that they'd go pick up the groundhog, and I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, but it bit the ever-loving shit out of this guy, like 5 or 6 times. He had to go and get stitches, and like, why would you think that's a good idea to go pick up a wild animal like that? And he was like, oh, it looked all chill. Yeah, it looked all chill. Go pick it up once and see what happens. What an idiot. Bill Engvall should have had a sign for that guy, like hanging around his neck, so somebody could have stopped him. Jeez. Drinks a secret elixir, huh? Who makes that? Who's been making that secret elixir since 1887? That has to be a 130-year-old guy too, or a woman, making the elixir, right? Or passing the recipe down, or something. My dad used to go. Oh yeah, they would definitely destroy farmers' property. I remember my uncle, he had quite a bit of run-ins with groundhogs in the feed sacks and all kinds of crazy stuff. He definitely had to get creative to keep him away from that. One sip gives him 7 years of life, huh? He must have drank gallons of that shit to live 138 years. Woo! That's some crazy. I want some of that shit. No, I don't. Not really. Well, I mean, maybe a little bit. Not for myself, though, probably, but. Maybe it doesn't work for humans, though. Maybe it only works for groundhogs. But yeah. Found my Quantum's Transaaron 38 got me. And some stuff. Jurassic Park's got that. Can't remember what the heck that one's called, but that aquatic dinosaur, that big damn dinosaur. And there's that band. It says it's a resistance. It says resistance on it. Join the resistance. That rubber band there. That was, I don't know if all of you saw this or not, but this little rubber band here, wristband, was actually in my old game room, and it survived. It melted the metal off of my door to where I couldn't even tell where the door was in the wreckage, but this piece of rubber wasn't touched. Figure that out. It had to have gotten buried under stuff and kind of preserved it, but yeah, that's strange. that this band survived. Crazy. Yeah, that is pretty crazy though. But anyway, we're coming up on an hour here. When we hit an hour, I guess I'll decide whether maybe that wristband drank some of that elixir. Gave it immortality. Crazy. An immortal groundhog, huh? Of all the things to be immortal, why groundhog? So they're saying that the groundhog was born in 1887? Is that what they're trying to pass off? Oh, that's alright, brother. I appreciate you stopping in. If you need to go, that's fine. Like I said, though, make sure you send me your address, because I'll probably just mail you that webcam, because I'm pretty sure you can use it. Yeah, just make sure you send me your address when you get the chance, brother, and I'll get that out to you. Go through all that. Yeah, really, huh? Keep a groundhog alive for 138 years, and just so they can predict the weather wrong. Makes sense. Some people, I tell you what, some people's kids, that's all I could say. Why they need a groundhog, dude? They can wrongly predict the weather just by themselves, which is what they're doing, obviously, because the groundhog's not predicting the weather. But yeah, obviously. How the hell's a ground? I don't know though. Groundhog. If a groundhog could talk, it could probably predict the weather better than a human could, though. Honestly, but bunch of bullshit is what I say. But yeah, I think I'll go to an hour and a half here. We'll see how it goes. At least try to make it to an hour and a half before I jump off. Like I said, I don't really have anything I can show. So it's gonna be just me running my mouth for another 40 minutes or so. Yay for you guys, right? But yeah. But like I said, I will have some more stuff here for too long coming up. In a couple weeks here, I'll be getting my bonus check. I'll be going out picking up a few items. Kind of right now just figuring out where to put the different items. Pretty much got it figured out, but we'll see how that goes. Still gotta get a piece of plywood or something to put that shelf. I'm either gonna do that shelf right here. I'm just gonna take the boards down and just forget about it. I'll figure something out on that, but. But yeah, we're coming up on an hour here. Like I said, I go to try to make it to an hour and a half, and that's kind of typically where I go with my streams. Don't like I said, I don't like I've said before, I don't like to get them too long. Unless it's like a giveaway, then I really can't help doing a giveaway. You know, making a giveaway stream long because it's kind of just takes longer, but. Takes several hours to do something like that, but streams like this, I try to keep them as short as possible, unless I have a lot of material to go over, or a lot of stuff to discuss, or something like that, which I typically don't. A lot of times I don't have a whole lot of material to go by. I just talk about what everybody wants to talk about when they jump in the stream, which makes it nice when somebody has topics to talk about. So, questions and comments, and definitely helps. Definitely helps in the conversations on the various streams, but definitely makes my job easier, even if it's not technically a job because I don't get paid to do it, but which is, you know, how I like it, but never really saw myself going real far in, you know, in this different, in YouTube anyway. But I mean, if I ever got if I got a lot of subscribers, that's cool, but I never really needed to go too far. You know, I just do it for fun, so it's kind of, it is what it is, and have my close-knit friends and family, and that's good enough for me, you know. It's a way to connect with people, show people different items I obtained and how, you know, things are going, and it's also a good documentation for stuff, you know. Something to look back on and be like, yeah, I remember that stream, you know. I remember, you know, that item that I had that I no longer have, which is quite a bit of stuff. A whole shed's worth of stuff. Crazy. Or, you know, at least the sectioned off part of the shed. But yeah, get back to a certain degree at least. I'm not going to, certainly not going to have all the stuff that I had before, but I'll get back to it to a certain degree, you know. Still a lot of stuff that I want to get, but got priorities, you know. When you have kids, you have priorities, so it's kind of, it takes a while to get to where you need to go, but it'll be worth it in the end, you know. Wasn't meant to be an easy journey, you know. But anyway, got about 29 minutes, a little like 28 minutes or so to go. Like I said, I'll go to an hour and a half, and I'll jump off here. But probably be doing some various small pickups between now and my next live stream. Not sure exactly when I'm going to do. I'm probably going to do an early live stream next week as well. I may even do it Friday night instead of Saturday. Just because I can't remember exactly when. Can't remember exactly what the time is for Elimination Chamber, what time it's actually starting. But I think it's like 7 o'clock or something. I can't remember. So I'll probably actually do it on Friday, a live stream Friday, or else I'll do one Saturday, but just do it early, like a lot earlier than I did today, noon or something, or 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock or something. But yeah, I'll be sending notifications out to people like I always do. And Trey Hartman, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping in. Okay, I'm glad you got home safely. But trying to think if there's anything else, any other topics I want to talk about. But like, I think of some things, but well, there's a lot of things I don't want to discuss on my live streams, and a couple of them I can think of right now are definitely in that category. So I'm not going to go that route, obviously, but different things that have been happening. But I don't want to turn my stream into that sort of thing. So okay, that's that. Be interested to see that. Yeah, it does that a lot for when I get into streams and stuff. It'll freeze up, or it'll lose audio, or both. Or I mean, I guess if it freezes up, it's going to lose audio. But sometimes it doesn't lose audio. Sometimes the image freezes up, but the audio still goes. It's funny. It's weird how that kind of stuff works. Oh yeah, that's the Ghostbusters vest that Aaron got for me. I don't really wear it to work much anymore. I'm tired of people saying that vest is a little big for you. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I get that. I think I know that. So I just haven't been wearing it for a while. It's cool and all, but it's just too big for me. It's like 2 sizes too big. But maybe I'll get another one here made up. I have to see what company he went with and maybe get another one made up. But I could take quite a bit, but it's like after a while it just gets old hearing people. That vest is a bit big on you. Oh, shit. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Steph. It does look a bit weird, doesn't it? Yeah, they do. That's for sure. There's a lot of people that like to do that crap. Yeah, it's like, yeah, especially stuff that you basically know. It's like walking by somebody all day every day and like, hey, you know your eyes are blue, right? No shit, you know. And just saying it all day, every day, not all day, but every day, but like every time you walk past them, they say that like, or they see you, you know, they say the same thing. I'm like, unless it's like good morning, you know, that's a different story because, you know, that's something that people say to each other every day. You know, that's a normal thing to say to people every day. But yeah, it does get a bit old. Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand when that gets annoying too. I can certainly understand how that gets annoying. I mean, not like anybody ever says how skinny I am, but you know, I mean. but I get what you're saying. It's just, it could be anything. Like, if it's said enough times, it's like, I don't know. It gets drilled into your head, and you're like, yeah, I'm tired of hearing this crap, you know, like. Certain things you don't mind hearing all the time, but a lot of stuff, yeah, gets old after a while, that's for sure. Yeah, it looks like we got 20 minutes to go here. Said I appreciate everybody coming out, checking out the stream, talking with me. Sorry I had to be so early, but kind of of had to do it like this for this time, and it might actually, I don't know, I never really ask people like about what time, you know, would be best and stuff, and so maybe this, you know, maybe this time frame works better for some people. I'm sure it does, but then like really late or into really early in the morning, I've kind of evolved my, you know, moved around my times quite a bit to accommodate jumping into other people's streams and stuff. Seems to be working out pretty well. But always appreciate everybody stopping in for sure. One of these days I'll be able to do some stuff a little more interesting than this, like playing some retro games and stuff. I have a way to do that, but haven't really figured out the way to hear it yet. I have to get a standalone mic to start with. I think a standalone mic would work better. Even in doing this would be better. But than using the mic from the actual camera. But yeah, I'm glad you could catch me too. Yeah, I'm glad you could stop in. But if I get a, you know, like a standalone mic and have really good, you know, I could mount it over on this wall over here and have it pull over. It'd be neat. But we'll see. I'll get something eventually to make the sound a little bit better. Then of course I'll have to mute the mic on the actual webcam, which I'm pretty sure I can do. Let me know how this works. I'm going to see if I can mute the mic and see if and then I'll come back and you tell me if you heard what I said. All right, could you hear what I said there? Like, did I go like silent for a little bit, even though my mouth was still moving? Because I'm pretty sure that was a mute for the mic. Which that's all I'd have to do to mute the mic on. Okay. Okay. So but you can hear me now, right? But yeah, I was just saying, now can you hear me now? Like basically like the Verizon. I think it's Verizon, or was it AT&T? I can't remember. I think it was Verizon now. It said the "Can you hear me now" stuff. But yeah, see, all I'd have to do is hit that, and then there's like a. I know you can't see what I'm seeing, but there's like a mic auxiliary option above it, so I can mute this mic and then use an auxiliary mic, which should be really handy. A buddy of mine gave me a mic, but for some reason I can't find it at the moment. It might be still in the house. I'll have to look, but I'll have to see if that'll work. maybe if that works, I'll get some sort of stand for it. I don't know. We'll see. But I like to have like a USB mic you just plug in, boom, done. Because I'm not sure how. I think this computer has a mic. Yeah, it does. Okay, it does have a place to plug a mic in. So, and I'm pretty sure I have an adapter in the closet in my bedroom, my walk-in closet. I'm pretty sure I have the adapter for it, but I have to find the mic now, and I have to find some sort of a stand for it, because it's like a mic, like like a mic you would see on a stage or something on a stand. I know they make a stand for them, but I'll have to get some sort of. I'll have to play around with it, see if I can get it to work, see if it'll work for me, and see if I can find it first. I have to find it. I have a tendency to lose stuff, which sucks. But I'll have to find it and see if I can get it to work. Can't remember whether I brought it out here or not. I might look for it for a few minutes before I go in, after I jump off here. But got a few places I can look. But he rigged me up an adapter that should work, but I think I have an actual thing to plug into the big headphone jack to make it a smaller headphone jack is what I need. Like I said, he gave me adapters to adapt it, so if all else fails, I can use that. And I should be able to get a decent sound out of it, but surely better than this mic, I would hope. But see how that goes. But I have to get some sort of stand or make some sort of stand. I could even do that, I guess. Wouldn't be too difficult to do. But maybe I'll get that set up before the next stream. Or just do a stream of that itself. We'll see how that goes. I have to go back and see if I did do a video on those. I don't think I did do a pickups video on those mics. They gave me a couple mics, actually, like a mic you would see someone holding and talking into, that type of mic. But like I said, they do make stands for them and stuff. I should be able to find something. Unless I find another mic, I'll probably use it instead. Whatever is the easiest to do. I'm going to look for one of those arm kind of things and see what kind of end it has on it, and if it has it's probably 9 times out of 10 it's going to have it for a mic with like the screw in type, like like this kind of that kind of plug, that kind of screw in. Most of them are going to have that if it's a new stand, if it's a new one anyway. Hey Jay, how's it going? What you refer me? Oh, I was just talking about like getting a standalone mic. I have a buddy of mine gave me a couple like mics, like like a normal mic that you would see on a stage or something, in this big tall mic stands, like an actual mic, not like a PC mic that would sit on your desk or whatever. But you can get stands for them to do that. So I'd like to get one of those, the arms that pull away from the wall or whatever, and you can pull down in front of you. I'd like to get one of those eventually, but I'm not sure what store. I mean, I could certainly order one from Amazon, obviously, but I'm one of them old-fashioned kind of people. I like going into the store and boom, buying it and walking out of the store with it. You know what I mean? Kind of guy. I don't know. Just I've always been like that. But it's kind of getting fewer and far between to actually be able to walk into a store and do that, because even the store that sells stuff that you want to buy, they might not have that specific stuff. You might have to get it shipped to your house or whatever. And then they have that shipped to store. I don't really get that. The only way I can understand that is like if you live in a neighborhood where you don't want a bunch of packages on your porch because they're going to get taken or something, then you can get it shipped to the store and they can go pick it up from the store. I get it that way, but I live, far enough off the beaten path that doesn't normally happen around here. The biggest thing that happens around here is they just deliver to the wrong house. But, or they don't deliver it at all. They just take 2 days extra just because they can. And what are you going to do about it? The Ups man's good. The Ups company's good, but FedEx is... It's almost like they don't have any kind of standard on anything. They probably do, but... I don't know. I'd have to look up, see if they even have any kind of set standard rules for anything, because I think they're not like Ups. Ups has like certain policies they have to follow. I don't know if FedEx does or not, but it was like that time that I got the one package that was supposed to be delivered, like, I don't know, we'll just say Monday. We'll just say a Monday it was supposed to be delivered. And I saw a FedEx truck go past my house. Now, whether the package was in that one or not, it's a different story, but it went from, well, let's just say it went from one location to another location, and they literally drove past my house. Like, even if they didn't drive right past my house, the direction that they probably would have went, which is normally the quickest route, because that's, why wouldn't you do the quickest route, was in at least 6 miles of my house. So you just drive right past my place within 6 miles of my place to take it from an hour and a half away on one side to an hour the other direction, and then it gets delivered 2 days later than they say it's going to get delivered. Doesn't make any sense to me. That's all. Yeah, you were saying about it I remember you saying about it went to a random shed or something. Yeah. Was that FedEx or was that Ups? I'm assuming it was probably FedEx. FedEx loves to do that. I mean, they don't love to do it, but you know what I mean? It just happens all the time. Hey, Mr. Christoph. How's it going, brother? I'm just getting ready to jump off here, but I'll stay a while longer. I'll probably go to 2 hours now that Mr. Christoph's here. But we were just talking about how efficient FedEx is at delivering packages. I'm sure you have problems in New York with packages on your doorstep, and I would certainly think you do. That wouldn't be too great. I would have like a P.O. box or something. I would have to go get my stuff if I lived. Don't want to stereotype all of New York or anything, but I'm sure you probably don't. That's good to hear. I'm sure it's probably not, as bad as some parts of New York, but I'm sure it's not pleasant either at some points. But yeah, that's it's always FedEx for me. Ups is fine. Normal mail, USPS normal mail, and Ups is great, but capsule $15 saves. Okay, Jay. Let me screen capture that. Let me take a picture of that. I appreciate the info for that. I'll definitely check that out for sure. Sure, I got it good. All right. Yeah, I appreciate the information. That's for sure. But let's see. Sometimes, yeah, I've done. That's happened to me a few times too. But yeah, there's been a couple times I didn't get packaged through the regular mail too, but it ended up being like packages I paid $8 for or something, and I just said to hell with it. I did get a hold of the one company, the one person, and they said, "Oh, I'm certainly sorry about it. We'll ship it out again," and it never showed up again. So I was just like, it's all right. It's $8. You know, $8 isn't gonna make or break anybody. You know what I mean? So it's like, hell with it. Yeah, I appreciate it, Jay, for sure. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a nerve of some, you know what I mean? It's almost, I don't know if it's the company's fault or if it's just the individual driver's fault or how it is, but I'd have to look up policies and stuff. But anymore, if I go to buy something, I'm going to see how it's going to be delivered, and if it costs $2 or $3 extra bucks to go ups instead of FedEx, I'm going to do it. You know, just because I just don't like. It hasn't been a bad experience every time with FedEx, but every time that it's been a bad experience, it's been FedEx. Let's put it that way. There's been times when I had to watch my security cameras just so I know where they put it, and not just me, but like neighbors and stuff too. Like my brother-in-law lived behind us at one point, and he got a phone delivered from FedEx, and he couldn't find that phone to save his life. So he sent me a message. He said, "Hey, if you see my phone," he said, "it's going to be in a small package, because everybody knows phones are expensive. They're small packages. That's $1,000 right there. And that's a cheap phone compared to a lot of them. But they just put them in weird places, and you just don't know where the hell they're at. But in this instance, I don't know if I'm pretty sure I've already said this, but just to refresh somebody's memory and people that might not have heard it yet, but I actually looked at my camera because I had one pointing back at his house, and I saw the FedEx guy get out, and he said it was, I couldn't exactly tell where he said it at, but I got the general area. And I'm like, well, he's by that truck. So and my brother-in-law had a truck pulled up there, and at that time, it's not like it now, but at that time it had this brown wooden fence around his front yard, and he had his truck pulled up there, and so I walk up there because I know that they put it in that general area, and I'm looking all over the place for this little box. It's a brown box at that, which doesn't help anything, and I'll tell you why in a second. But I got back and I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, wait a minute. So I walk up to the back of the truck, and here, if you stand back, you can't see it, because when you're looking at it, it's right on okay, let me draw a little diagram. It'll probably help people to understand what I'm talking about a little better here. If I can find some paper, here we go. Okay, so find an ink pen here. Sometimes that's a job in and of itself. Okay, so here's the house. Okay, here's the house, and it's got like a brown fence right here. he had like a brown fence around the front of his house, and his truck's sitting right here, right, close to the fence. And okay, so there's the crude draw. This is the bed of the truck, right? So the box was setting right on the corner of the bed, like where the corners meet, where the tailgate is, you know, right in that. And if you're standing back here, and you're looking across, or you're looking across like this, the box is brown, the fence is brown, so you're looking straight across and you just see brown. You know, you don't see, the box is virtually invisible, like, because you're looking straight through the box, straight across the box, straight to something brown, and it's roughly the same shade of brown too. So I walked up there, and here it was, right on the corner, sitting on the corner of the bed of the truck. Who set something there? Like why? All it would take is for this truck to back up. That'll fall off of there, surely in hell, and you're going to run over the box. That's like an $1,800 phone in this box. And they just set it right on the corner of that bed. Like, why? Because, you know, as soon as that... just from the sheer shaking of the truck starting could knock that box off of there. Like, a little bit of a wind could knock the box off of there. I'm like, people are just ignorant and dumb. Like, a person's not dumb, but they sure act like it sometimes. Like, jeez. I would never actually think that anyone is that dumb. Like, and this person wasn't dumb either. Don't get me wrong. I'm not calling him dumb, but just don't think. Like, you got to think. Like, would you want your package set like that? And I get it to a point, not to that point, to that extent at least, but like the fence, I wouldn't have wanted to go in the fence because there was like 3 or 4 dogs in there barking, and he don't know that, he or she that delivers it doesn't know that the dogs aren't going to bark, aren't going to bite them, or, you know, even if the dogs don't bite them, you might let the dogs out and they might run off. You know, I get that. But put it on something a little bit better than that. Like, put it on the hood of the truck, for crying out loud, you know, or in the truck or something. Why put it on the edge of a bed it's going to fall off and possibly get run over? I'm glad I found it because it was a freaking iPhone. It was like $1,800 to $2,000 freaking phone. Like, that could have just been destroyed. And never underestimate how dumb. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. Like, are you really that strapped for time that you're just gonna, oh, I'll just put it right here, you know? Or I don't get it. Just said the pickup package at some random shed wasn't actually even his. He said they laid the other one on the porch. Said some other random. Really? And them pictures are bullshit too sometimes, because sometimes those pictures are blurry as hell. Look like they took them with an 80s camera or something. Like, really? You can't get a better picture than that? Like, this phone right here, like I said, it's like $1,000 phone. And I love the form factor of this thing. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if I'll get another one or not, but it doesn't take very good video and pictures, as you can tell from some. I mean, they're not terrible, but it takes a whole lot better pictures than I've seen some of them, you know what I mean? Some of them other people, they're blurry. You can't even tell where they're at. Like, my buddy, Robbie, I'm sure he's listening right now. He's fixing his computer right now. He's Iron Cobra Commander on here. He's gotten pictures of, like, in front of other people's doors, like different colored doors. And he could tell right away, it's not my door. My door's not that color, you know. And it'll be upstairs or at one of those apartments or God knows where. And it's bad to do that, too, because not every... I mean, newsflash, I'm sure this is going to surprise some of you, or all of you. Some people... There's a lot of people out there that aren't honest. I know that comes as a shock, but... Around here, I don't have to worry about it, thank God. You know, everybody around here, I mean, I can't say that it's so small that everybody knows everybody, but for the most part, for the most part, if they drop it off, in the surrounding area, somebody's going to be giving you a call or texting you or something, saying, hey, your package is over here, just they delivered it. And they're going to be, true neighbors about it, and they're going to be true friends, and they're going to let you know, but that's not always the case. You get into apartment buildings. Christoph, he lives in New York in apartment buildings. And there's just a lot. The more people you get, the more dishonesty is going to happen just because there's more people to be dishonest. I mean, it's just simple logic, So it's like, you know that these mail delivery people, they have to know that. Like, they have to realize that somebody can just take your crap and you'll never see it. It's and sometimes they're dishonest. Like, I've seen horror stories. Like, check on YouTube. There's been door cameras that have caught people walking up, setting the package by the person's door, snapping a picture of it to say, hey, it's been delivered, and then grabbing their package and walking off with it. Like, really? Exactly. Exactly. Like, it depends on the area. It really does. Like, I'm just fortunate where I live. You know what I mean? And it's just, but a lot of people aren't that fortunate. They're really not. I mean, it's a fact of life. It's sad, but it's true. It's a doggy dog world, that's for sure. And people are going to take advantage of that, and I just remembered another little thing I saw on YouTube. It was pretty funny. I'll share it here in a minute, and people are going to exploit that as much as possible. I mean, they'll be like, oh, here's a webcam that doesn't belong to me. I'm going to steal it. They might not know what it is at the time, but they'll be like, I'm sure it's something I can sell on eBay, make a couple bucks off of it. Doesn't matter if I lose money, you're not going to lose money on it because you didn't pay nothing for it to start with. So, poor Crystal. Yeah, that's for sure. I couldn't live in a big city. I don't know. New York's a cool place to visit, but I definitely would not want to live there. No, sir. No, sirree, I would not. The only way I would live there is if I was rich and could afford like a 20-foot razor wire fence around my place. But the only way I would live there. Nothing against New Yorkers, but I'm sure there's a lot of great New Yorkers, but there's also a lot of thieves in any city. It doesn't matter. It's not just picking on New York. It's any city. I've talked to a couple buddies of mine that live in Australia, and they say Sydney, Australia is worse than New York. I mean, for that kind of stuff. So, but anyway, the story I was going to share before I forget. It's a black dude, this big black dude. But just so you get kind of the picture of it, because of the video. He said, anybody want to get rid of your old TV? He said, and it's not bulk trash day. He said, here's how you do it. So he goes out and he buys, and somebody might have already seen this before, but it still cracks me up. It'll probably still crack you up even if you've seen it or heard it. So they go buy a new TV, take it out of the box, and they hang it up on the wall. Put the old TV back in the box, tape it back shut, set it on their porch, and wait for the porch pirates, as Mr. Iron Cobra Commander on here would call them, porch pirates. That's about it. That's a really accurate assessment of them. To come steal your old TV, and they'll take it away for free. so, so thanks for taking my old TV away. You just put it in the box and set it out there, and somebody come get it. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Steph, for sure. I got apartment pirates. Apartment doorstep pirates. That's a pretty long description there, but that's about accurate, though. It's crazy. And that's not even the worst part of it. Like, I'm pretty sure Chris told me the other day there was someone trying to break in, trying to kick his door down or something. Crazy. And that's everywhere, I get it, but it's, you know, when you're out in the countryside, when you're in a smaller knit community, and for the most part people watch out for each other and look out for each other, and so, I mean, just a better experience overall, you know, for the most part. You know, you still get people that you don't care much for, or that annoy the crap out of you, but that's everywhere. That's the way life is going to be, you know. If you think that you're going to go through life without ever being annoyed by somebody and get along with everyone, you've got a rude awakening ahead of you, I can guarantee you. Anybody that knows me can tell you that I'm a very easygoing person for sure, but even I have my breaking points. Everybody does. I mean, it's just a fact of life. Everybody's human. Everybody has their breaking points, and when I get my breaking point, it gets really ugly really fast, and it's pretty explosive. Like I've said multiple times, I'm sure, but it's only happened to me maybe 3 times in my life that I can remember, which is pretty good for 47 years, you know. But yeah, I'm done with this. Yeah, I hear you, Chris. I hear you. It'd be awesome if you lived closer to us. That'd be awesome, brother. That'd definitely be awesome if you lived closer. Not saying you have to move my way. I'm just saying, you know. There was a guy that used boxes. Yeah. That's a good idea too, Steph, for sure. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea too. Take the litter, and the litter's heavy, so they're not going to really, you know, not really going to think a whole lot of it. Oh man, this package is heavy. There you go, Chris. Just keep some of your Amazon boxes, and you got cat. Just put some cat litter in there and tape it back shut and stick it by your door. There you go, brother. You won't have to throw it away. Save on trash bill. I guarantee you someone will take it. I guarantee you. It'd be even cooler if you film it. Get a door cam or something. Watch people steal it. Like dumbass. You just stole my shit, literally. Well, I mean, stole the cat's shit, but close enough. You bought the food that the cat's eating to produce the shit, so technically it's your shit, I guess. Lou used to live in Philadelphia. That'd be a little closer. I mean, that'd be a lot closer. Well, yeah, it'd be at least 2 hours closer anyway. Old Todd Jumper, he lives in Hershey. That's about an hour and a half away. That's not too terrible. Definitely got to get up to his place one of these days and check it out. For sure. But, definitely gonna have to do that. I bet. Yeah, I bet. I mean, Philadelphia, again, it's a pretty big town. It's a pretty big city, and there's a lot of crime there, obviously. But compared to New York, it's probably pretty tame compared to New York. Some parts of New York, anyway. I'm sure there's nice parts of New York. I imagine there is, but there's also some pretty bad parts in New York. Just like where I'm originally from, Frederick, downtown Frederick. There's some bad parts of downtown Frederick too. It's not quite as big as, New York and places like that, but it can get pretty rough in certain spots, in certain places, and that's for sure. But yeah, like a, perfect world, all your family and all your close knit family and friends would live close within half an hour from you. That'd be nice. It's nice to think of, but it's not really practical, I guess. But yeah, I thought about. Well, I mean, I not really thought about going to a gym. I thought about I need to utilize my gym equipment in my basement. Like, I have weightlifting stuff down there. I have, the I can't remember what the one thing's called. There's a one of the bicycle things, and there's quite a bit of stuff down there. And I remember saying about it being in the shed that used to be attached to, it was part of my old game room. It was cluttered and I couldn't use it. But now it's in the basement and it's wide open and I'm still not using it. I need to utilize that stuff. But yeah, like in an ideal world, I'll get rich and just move all my family and friends close. Just here you go. I'll buy you a house, Chris, and you can live right over next door here somewhere. That'd be awesome. That'd really be awesome to have. You know what I mean? To have like a whole town of all your closest family and friends. That'd be great. Not practical and probably never happen, but it'd be awesome. It's awesome to think about. You know what I mean? To have everybody around and everybody you can trust, and you know what I mean, to watch out for you. And there's I can trust a lot of these people around here that aren't related to me. I mean, we're here, thankfully. So yeah, that'd be one of the first things I'd buy. I'd build one right here on the property. Just have it built, and you can live in the firehouse. You check out that wicket pole every morning. Just slide down the damn pole and yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome for sure. I always tell everybody if I ever struck a rich, I would have to get a lot of money, because I'd probably be poor in the poorhouse before you know it, because I'd be giving money out to everyone, paying off their houses and buying them cars and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, be like The Walking Dead. Just put up a big ass wall around couple city blocks and just move everybody you know in. Hell, it'd be great if you'd be rich enough to just build a community and then put a big ass fucking wall, concrete 20-foot fucking wall up, motion sensing machine guns in case anybody decides to try to climb the wall. To just shoots them, you know. Have all your own stuff inside, you know, self-sustaining. Maybe the machine guns are a bit much, but that was just, you know, a humorous part of it. But, you know, the rest of it is pretty accurate. Just shut yourself off from it and have a helicopter pad. Get your flight license. Already got my flight suit. But take trips in and out. Don't even need to go outside the gate. Just fly in and out. Be alright. Get like a Black Hawk or something. You can just take a ton of people with you at the same time. They say money can't buy happiness. I think that's bullshit, to be honest. It can buy happiness. Just not, you know, money isn't everything, obviously. But if you already have great family and friends and you put money on top of it, what's not to have fun about, you know? I read in something, or some comedian or something, I can't remember exactly where I heard it, but it said, if money is truly the root of all evil, why does my church ask for it every Sunday in the communion? And, you know, donating the money in the offering plate, you know. Yeah, exactly. I'll be the person that builds on, you know, carpentry and masonry. I did a little bit of masonry, electrical mostly, but definitely carpentry as well. The only thing I really didn't dabble into too much is plumbing, but I really didn't do a whole lot of plumbing. But anyway, here, almost up to 2-hour mark. Like I said, like I've said many times, definitely never get tired of talking, but just get tired in general. So at 2-hour mark, I'm going to cut her off. Sorry if I don't see someone's questions or comments and comment back, but it's going to cap her off at 2 hours. And again, I'm glad everybody stopped in. I love having all these different conversations and different topics. And I hope anybody that watches this stream later on enjoys it. Yeah, I hear you there, Steph. Hope you have a good night too, girlie. Love you. Glad you could stop in. Mr. Christoph's here. Everybody's here. Christoph. Todd was here. Mr. Iron Cobra Commander. Gage. A lot of people were in here tonight. Really appreciate it. Don't expect it, but I I definitely appreciate it. Like, the more the merrier, as long as everybody keeps it civil, and it's been like that for, just because of the people showing up. Like, don't get too many random people in here that I don't know saying stupid crap. I just ignore them anyway, but hell yeah. That's a spicy meatball. Hell yeah. We'd have like the best freaking internet you could get. We'd be playing up a storm. Be tearing that shit up. I still need to get Call of Duty. I need to get a lot of stuff, but obviously. But yeah. Wish in this hand and shit in this hand and see which one fills up quicker, right? I know. But yeah, all joking aside, I definitely appreciate everybody stops in. Like I said, I hope anybody that watches this video after the fact just enjoys the video as well and actually gets through all two hours of it. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, we'll have our own gym too. You won't have to go pay for some gym. We'll just have our own gym, Chris. Community gym. Could get all buff and shit. Or buffer, whatever. We'll put John in charge of the blue bags. I know not everybody gets that joke, but yeah. Yeah, there you go. Lifting it. Big ass net with rocks and shit in it. But yeah, coming up on 2 hours here. Very shortly. Got another minute and some seconds to go. I'm not going to cut it off right at 2 hours, but I don't want this stream to I don't want it to just end abruptly, so like before. There you go. And invite everybody in like a Walmart greeter. Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out. We'll have to come up with a name for our little village of sorts. Call it Wally World. There we go. The nickname we have, all of us give Walmart. We should have a Walmart in there with it. That'd be cool. But yeah, get ready to jump off here. Like I said, I appreciate everybody stopping in. Make sure you check out our links in the description below. I'll be modifying that. Like I said, I can't remember if Todd Jumpers was in there before, but his YouTube channel isn't go away. We don't want you here. I'm not sure if it was in there before. His YouTube channel is relatively new, so the village people, yeah, well, there you go. One of us can be like an Indian or Native American. One of us can be like a construction worker. Sing the YMCA song. I love you too, sis. Yeah. Talk to you later. Thank you, everybody. Until next time, meet you right back here in the Oasis. I'll give it a few minutes here before I shut it off so it doesn't end abruptly. But this would be a good time to have like an intro. Yep, night brother. To have like an intro, like an out video, along with an end, you know.